Latin, country, pop, rock and roll, all in one station, mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas, 91.1 FM, The Boss.
The program presented are submitted by members of our community and are a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. The views expressed do not necessarily reflect those of KNLY 91.1 FM and its affiliates.
Good afternoon, and God bless you. We're having a fantastic Friday here at KNLY 91.1 The Boss. I'm your host, Orlando Daniels of Today's Entrepreneur, and I am excited about not just today, but the whole weekend. We got so much coming for you and yours. So if you have not been following my page or KNLY, we've been talking about Blake Break for quite a bit. Got his manager, got some other artists in here, some people from home, so I'm all excited about ATL Connect. But I want you all to get prepared for tonight's event. We still have tickets, but I want to introduce Mr. Ty Smith. And then also we're going to let all of the artists come in and introduce themselves. So, Ty Smith, tell everybody hello this afternoon.
How's everybody doing today? Hopefully great. It is the day of the show. It's Friday, August 23rd. We're going to have an event going down today at Houston Underground. It's going to be from 7 till 2 in the morning. Make sure y'all come on out. It's going to be $20 at the door, but we're also going to be doing a couple different things where if you hit up any other artist personally, within the next 2 hours, we're going to set you up on a list where you can get them for $10 at the door. So hit us up with that. We've got a couple other things going on. We've got food truck vendors coming out. We've got some body painters coming out. Other different sort of art people selling, raffling, all that stuff. We've got photo booths. It's going to be an event. That's for sure. Come on, check out every one of these artists. They're amazing, all independent. Definitely going to be a great night.
All right, so I've introduced Ty Smith, but I got some people in here that's going to be a part of the show that's going to be performing. I got next to me Mr. Young Fajita.
Yes, sir.
Introduce yourself on the end, sir. Mr. You Know.
Yes, sir. You know Swayze, Atlanta, Amsterdam is home.
And then you got your boy Sanjay, a.k.a. Smokey Woods. So, you know, we out here coming from Georgia, representing. So, it is what it is, 706. What's up?
So here's my question, because I think many people want to know what inspired each of you to choose this as a career. A lot of people get in it and move in something that they're actually not skilled at, and and they're spinning their wheels. But when you understand what you've been created and purposed and born to do, and you got skills, you got talent, what inspired you, Young Fajita?
Going on that is actually funny because Sunday this weekend I leave to go to basic for the military. Starting out with the music, it was just because I felt like I was good at it, kept doing it, and I enjoyed it so much. But I never really thought of it as a career path. But I guess the time will tell what should be and what shouldn't be.
Wait a minute. Back up. You're going to basic training?
Yeah, Sunday.
You're leaving? What branch of service?
Army. Yeah.
Appreciate you, homie. Appreciate your service already.
Thank you.
Talk to me,
Yeah, man. I think not even with music, man. I'm naturally a creator. I naturally just love to create. So it started with more so just writing like poetry, little stuff like that when I was like middle school and whatnot. And then I figured out what FL Studio was in the 9th grade. And there, it was over. Like my whole life, I write my story. I put it out there. That's just what it is. I love music.
Sanjay.
I thought my first love was basketball, but I ended up, I was always a writer, growing up, and then eventually I fell into the music scene when I came back home to Colorado. That's originally where I'm from. And I remember me and my boy, we just would rap just coming home from school, and eventually I fell in love with it, moved to Georgia, and fell in love with the process of making music, and it was all from there.
Now, I know when we talk about independent or being signed to an actual label, which one have you all experienced so far? Are you just doing independent, or have you signed and connected with an actual label?
Both.
Okay. Independent.
All the way.
So is it basement? Is it gutter? Talk to me. What kind of music we can expect?
I don't know. It's hard to explain the genre of what I do, but I'm sure it's the same with these guys. But I mean, it's rap, it's pop, it's just you know, you hear so much music, and it's kind of hard to put yourself in a category nowadays.
Okay.
Yeah,
Talk to me.
I gotta make sure of everything. Actually, one of my songs that are popping off the most is more so an indie record with this producer I linked up with named Harlow. That's going off right now. But typically, like the music I'm doing now is it's a lot of rap, a lot of R&B, mixture of everything in the in between.
Rap.
Okay, so look, I'm old school. You know, I'm old school, and so for me, you know, I have my genre of people that I enjoy, especially when it comes to hip hop and rap. KRS-One, Rakim. I mean, I'm talking about goats.
Yeah.
You know, one of the key things that I think about when we talk about writing and being different. What would be a phrase, not from you, but a phrase from an artist that you admire that sticks with you?
Oh,
You can use Kendrick, you can use J. Cole. Give me somebody.
big one. That's a big one.
On the spot, kind of hard to think of.
Yeah,
You know,
like
there's
on the
times-
spot.
If I asked you, what would you say?
Oh, I would say first it would be LL. LL was the first person to say that he was the greatest of all time, and he proved it. He literally proved it. Rakim, he still has a phrase where he literally says, I'll take 7 MCs, put them in a line, it'll take 7 more before I go for mine, and it'll be 21 that I ate up at the same. I remember lyrics, and so are you more into lyrics or are you more into the music, the content in which you're trying to push?
I mean, for me, it has to be half-half. It never can lean towards one side, because the music has to be great nowadays. There has to be a melody, it's got to be catchy, but then again, it has to be substance, so it's kind of hard to mix the two, but I make it work, so.
Now, my tech man is working, but I sure would love to bring him on the other side over here in this camera and get him to talk. He is a beast when it comes to creativity and music and things of that nature. I didn't know if you knew that, Ty, but Carlos is the man when it comes to making music. Here's a question. What inspires you when you sit down to actually prepare to create a song?
Well, I know when I get to work, and typically I'm naturally like driven. So I just take circumstance. What's my circumstance at the time? If I'm just chilling at the crib, what's my circumstance at the time? You know, I was just at the crib. You know, maybe there's only ramen in the crib at the time. That's a circumstance, you know, hunger, you know what I mean? Just something divine in itself, and just there's a lot that goes on that you can just create a story off of. You can create a story just sitting in your living room. It can be the simplest story, but it can be, you know, the most in-depth story at the same time. So just things like
I like whenever I'm talking or rapping, I like to, you know, talk about what's going on, my circumstance, but I also like to speak things into abundance. So when you hear me talk about things that I don't have right now, I'm gonna get it.
Oh, you're speaking that life. You're actually speaking life, man. There's power. There's life and death. So yeah, you making it work. For you to talk to me, what inspires you to sit down and create a song or a melody?
You know, it's kind of weird, because it's like, it's hit or miss. I'll sit down one day, and then, you know, I'll feel creative and stuff, but even that day I'll get nothing done, and then one of those days where I feel unproductive, I'll write the best song that I ever made. But it's more of a it depends on, I would say, the day, but it depends on the feeling I have that day, because sometimes I wake up and I feel, you know, great, but then sometimes I wake up and feel miserable, and I found that, you know, some of those days where I feel miserable, I get the best content. And so the days where I feel the worst are the days where I go into the lab, start cooking up, and it helps, but that helps me get great content.
Ty, let me ask you this: how did you connect all the way, to my hometown, ATL? Because you know that's where it be happening at. How did you connect with these young men?
All right, so everybody on this show, I have met at different levels of their life and mine. I met Sanjay basically being internet pen pals, where we were on like a group Facebook page of just independent artists that send, hey, we got this SoundCloud link, let me know what you think. And I found one of his songs, hit him up, let him know, like, hey man, really like your stuff, we appreciate that, man. And like 6 years later, I told him then, if I ever have an opportunity to get you out on a show, I'll get you out on a show. And it's just one of those things. It's a snowball effect. The friendship stayed there. I got introduced to Sway pen pal wise through Sanjay as well, and I was like, bro, I love all y'all's music. I love what y'all are doing. If I have a chance, let's make it happen. Pay for the guys to come on out here. You know what I'm saying? So we got a show going down. was working at House of Blues and was working a show that he was going to as a fan, a Smoke Perp show. Got done with my shift early, got to go chill in the crowd, randomly met up with him, been friends with him. That was about 8 months ago. You know, same sort of thing. Blake, grew up with him, known him since we were teenage kids, that sort of deal. He asked me to be his manager one day after seeing some networking. And then another couple of the guys, Fuego, Real, and Guatemala Sosa, met them through another one of my homies from Huntsville whenever they're all going to SAM, doing film school stuff. They were all doing freestyle ciphers. I used to have this thing at my house where I would have every one of the local college guys come rap. We'd call it rap camp. We'd all just freestyle, do ciphers and stuff. Been in contact with them for 3-4 years now. Told them the same thing. If we ever have a show, I'm going to have y'all on. And then we got DJ Bombshell. She's coming in from Austin. I met her the same sort of way, just by chance through a friend of a friend on campus. I always told her the same thing.
You know, God has a plan for everyone, and one of the things that I believe, all of our days have been seen and written before there was ever a day. That before you all ever connected and how you connected, God so sanctioned that you all connect, and this is the day. This is, and you've been grinding. I know personally that Ty, you've been really working and trying to push and get this show prepared. So H-Town, wherever you're coming from, you all want to get out and come out and be a part of this event tonight. And since he mentioned it and he said rap camp, we got a few more minutes that I want to actually, and y'all heard me say this earlier. There's a method to my madness. When I go somewhere, it's going to end up where I want it. So here's the thing. I said I'm about lyric and content. So what can you spit? I'm gonna go around the room, no profanity, but I need you all to actually give me a line of something and give the people something so they'll know what to expect when they come out. Who wants to go first?
Who got a sweet 16 for us?
You need headphones on? Yes, headphones. Yeah.
It's all.
Oh, it's about to get real for real now. We're in the booth.
Yeah, make sure you have your snare in your headphones.
I need some headphones.
I need some snare in my headphones. I have no snare in my headphones.
I need some headphones.
Yeah, we
Mic check.
We get ready to see what these guys working with.
Whoa.
Right.
Whoa. Is this a beat? Is this a beat in my ear?
Yeah, he got you a beat going.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Carlos says he's got it for you.
Yeah.
Who's first? Who's on deck?
Shit, I'll go. Y'all look like y'all froze. I got y'all.
I need my headphones.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You know. Bust straight from Pluto. Yeah. Kick it like judo. Do it bitches like Juno. Hey. Yeah. She wanna see me in private. Yeah. I gotta go, baby. I'm gonna die. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. I'm getting food. I'm kinda hungry. I need this money. Yeah. She wanna love me. Hey. Yeah. I don't mean to speak a little gibberish. Yeah. I ain't even tripping when I'm feeling it. Yeah. Leaning my body, I'm sipping. You know that I'm feeling so good in the building. Hey, yeah. Sky's the limit. Hey, there is no ceiling. Hey, yeah. Got fajita with me, Jay with me, sitting good, feeling good, just like I should. After this, might just have to light up the backwood.
Hey, Smokey Woods come through. Smokey Woods, what it do? 706, 706, yeah. 719, that's home. Colorado, my throne, hey. I'ma chill and sing my song. R.I.P. Nip, he's my favorite Crip. We gotta speak the peace for my brothers with the. Orlando said I couldn't do it. Almost did it. But I love this music, hey.
Yeah, I guess that is Young Fajita. They said, can you spit one or two? I told them I'll spit three. I'm coming back, might just snap that stuff in half. Grab the meat cleaver and ask him where the heck is all the staff. Told me I could not curse. I said, I go first, but you know I had to kill it. Then I spit it's not rehearsed and put them in a hearse. And that's just what I do. Everybody asking about it. I tell them this stuff is true. If I spit it out, they said they doubt it. I need this show tonight to be extremely crowded. The voice is good, yeah. The songs is better. It's Young Fajita, got that queso and that cheddar. TMNT like I was shredded, ain't no one better. Do this forever. I put a level. Put them inside the ground. Do this. Whoop.
That's just how we
Listen, you all got to come out tonight and experience all that is going to be. Listen, it's going to be lit. We're definitely going to be there. So at all costs, stay tuned into The Boss, KNLY 91.1 The Boss. Tonight, Blake Break. I'm Orlando Daines, your host of Today's Entrepreneur, and you all have witnessed my guest. I look forward to tonight, ATL down. You all be blessed.
You already know.
Yes, sir.
You know it.
Lay up.